So today we're building a pretty spicy little V12, only 3 liters, but let's start at the most important part of this engine, which is the bottom end, which will mostly consist of billet parts and also forged steel parts as normal. We run this thing on VVT and all quality starters are going to be on plus 15. So we're going to use twin turbos for the start of this. I might change them later. We're also going to use my favorite fuel, which is nitro-methane. For exhaust, we're going to have a tubular race header with dual outlets, no cats, no mufflers, none of that. Okay, so now that we've got the general premise of the engine laid out, let's start with the RPM, which I can tell you is going to be pretty crazy. Judging by how much our flowcharts are telling us what is restricted, I can tell you this thing is going to be probably like a 4,500 horsepower motor. And we're hoping for 5. Let's see if 5 is possible. Of a small little 3 liter engine. So let's see. Anyway, back to it. So, we're going to start at the top end. We're going to raise our RPM and rev limiter till we're not making any more power. Where our power graph starts to taper. So our current power goal is, at the moment, our power is at 2,104 horsepower. Our peak power is currently at 11,200 RPM, which is not a lot, but it is enough to make some serious jam, as they say. Which will move on to our top end again after we messed with our turbocharger a little bit, as they say. So it's looking pretty darn good. So we're going to run into a lot of issues with our boost being a little bit of a problem and our engine not being set up right. I know it's going to be a problem. Judging by past experiences and also judging by our last pretty powerful V6, which was that V6 that I built that was within, I would say in air quotes, a F1 V6 engine, power in quotes, which was a pretty darn hot engine. But later this week I'll probably build a engine that's very close to that, but in a 4-cylinder, also 1.6. You have to stick around for that one. That's going to be a good video. Anyway, comment down below what is your favorite engine style and also what is your favorite chassis style, because I might do engines and chassis again if the comments permits it. So don't be afraid. Head on down to the comment section and tell me down below what do you think, because I love to read you guys' comments and I love to react to them. If they're funny, bonus points, you make me laugh for the day. But anyway, getting back to our engine here. We're at 3,672 horsepower before we went up to around 3.8. Let's see. Will we get more power? Yes, we will. If the engine doesn't decide to flung around through the block. So I see we're going to have to lower our boost a bit. Our single turbocharger is severely stressed, but we might change that in the near future. I believe that's going to be a change for better. Anyway guys, if I sound a little bit nasally, it's because my nose is a little bit closed. It's a little bit blocked, as they say, so I do apologize for that, because I'm dealing with a little something. But anyway, back to this. I am absolutely loving the way this V12 is reacting to power. I just think that single turbo is being an absolute pain in the rear. But for now, I think we're going to mess with it still and see if we can make more power. We can't lower the boost, we only can increase the boost. Which is odd. So we switched to twin turbos. Okay, there we go. So our turbocharger is not being a pain in the butt again. So now we're over 4,000 horsepower. I have a 3 liter V12. It's like taking two 1.5 liter inline 6s and smashing them together at a 60-degree V angle. That's what this thing is making for power. This is pretty cool. This is like Koenig Z level of power and innovation for engines. But only the fact that Koenig Z used in the first cars, they used the freaking Ford engine as their base. Makes it oh so much better, and the current one that's out is still based on a Ford V8 engine. It's only 5.2 liters bigger. It's making enough power to take on the Veyron and everything else that the French and the Germans and the Italians can throw at them. Now that is cool. Comment down below, would you love to see me build a replica of the Koenig Z Yes Go Absolute engine? Would you love to see that? Because it sounds like a fun video idea for me, so do let me know down below. But anyways, I know I'm a lot all over the place today. That's just how my brain is lately. Anyways, so I think this is already getting up there. We're almost at 5,000 horsepower. Which that is freaking nuts. I'm loving it. Let's see if we can't squeeze a little more power out of it. Because our reliability is still going strong at 25-26%. I think we can possibly expect our power goal to be met. I think so. 5,000 is up there, alright. But let's see. But if we don't, we don't. It's just that simple. Still making our power at like 11,500 RPM, which that is mind blowing. I would love to have a higher RPM, but anyway. We're gonna do 2 pulls at this time. We're gonna do 2 pulls, one looking at the engine and one looking at the graph. Let's see what this behemoth sounds like. I hope it's good. Let's see. Oh yeah, no, this engine sounds absolutely insane. Thank you so much for watching. And if you stayed to this part of the video, thank you first of all. And second of all, hit that subscribe button because I've got a feeling you love it around here. But anyways guys, that's all from me for today. And I'll see you wonderful people in the next one. Bye bye.